Namaste, Adab, Shashikal. So this is Vishnu from Can Immigration Services, and today's video is about a very generic question which I came across during this PNP submission. The question was, once the employer complete the application after receiving the invitation, can the employer go back and edit any of the information if it is needed? Most of the employers, same like us, was not aware about how important is their part in this particular application, because before, if any employee get an invitation through a PNP, it's very simple. The employer take an employer job offer form, sign it, give it, done. If there is any change needed, at least the immigration consultant and lawyer can review it before submitting to the client portal so that there should not be any errors. But now, because the new portal is launched, the significant difference is that now no one have access to what employer has input. So if employer put any knock code, hours, or any of the duties not in a proper way as per the IRCC guideline, unfortunately, like I said, the application will be returned or it will be refused. So I hope you might have watched the video where I have explained step by step how the PNP application has to be completed through an employer and what all documents are required. After uploading this video only, I have noticed that few of the clients and so a few of the employers in Ontario reached me saying that, oh, we made a mistake, how we can correct that, because in job offer the duties are not appropriately matching with the knock code what they have selected, because they just Google the designation and they find out this is a knock code, so they just enter it there. It's a very common mistake, which is not only the employer but mostly I see that even in the immigration field, a lot of immigration consultants and lawyers do, they determine the knock code based upon the job title. Please note, as per the IRCC, the knock code is totally depending upon three things: your lead statement, your duties, and do you meet all the employment requirement given in that NOC code. If these three things are good, that's a knock code. Now let me explain you what can be done in that scenario. So if you can see on the screen, I'm in one of the employer portal. This is the form where employer already submitted the application. Once we click on that, we can see that it says about the submission date, and after that, if you look into, unfortunately there is no edit button, or you cannot able to edit that application which is already submitted. I'm just showing you, like, go back to the dashboard. That's the only option there. So you have to go back, and the document which is most important is the job offer letter, which is one of the mandatory document, an employment letter, which again I would usually recommend the employers to upload so that they can show that currently also the particular applicant is working in the same title and performing the same duties. But once the application is submitted, there is no way to go and edit that submitted application. To avoid this, what you have to do, let's talk about that. So one, you should request your employer for a copy of all the information what he has entered in the employer portal, so that you can able to verify that by yourself, or you can take it to an immigration consultant or lawyer and you can able to get a proper information before they submit an application. But however, if application is already submitted but now you wanted to make that changes, then one thing which you have to do is the employer can raise at the form explaining why that mistake happened and what is the updated document. So for example, in job offer, like I mentioned, in case if the job offer is not proper, or the duties was not listed, or the knock code was not proper, yes, employer can go and raise a web form in OINP portal. I'm gonna share the link also for that. Employer or you, if identify the issue prior to the assessment stage, definitely that is one of the way by which you can able to rectify the mistake. But if you didn't notice that an employer is not ready to share the information, unfortunately these sort of applications where the documents was not proper from employer side can lead to a refusal of your PNP. So once again, to all the CAN family members, if you are the one who received the invitation, humbly request your employer to share the information what they have uploaded in the employer form, and before the submission, review the document and information either by yourself or through an immigration consultant or lawyers who you trust, and then only recommend them to submit an application. Because even though you do an application through a IRCC consultant, lawyer, or by yourself properly, doesn't mean that your application is complete. Your employer is playing the most important role in the new PNP portal. So with that, I hope this video was informative and it will help a lot of international students to avoid the refusal, which we are gonna see very soon. That silly mistake from the employer side or the negligence can lead to spoil one whole life. Always with a positive news, we will be there. So if you're the one new to our channel, do subscribe, like, and please drop down your comments, because your comments are something which gives us a feedback that how good we are doing or what we have to improve, and we value that. So with this message, see you in the next video. Take care. Have a great day. Namaste.